Hello there, my wonderful family. I know I haven't hopped on for a little bit, and life gets kind of crazy for us, right? It's the end of the month, and I'm sure you guys all have been doing some wonderful, oh my goodness, May stuff, right? Between graduations and Mother's Day and all that fun stuff. But I'm getting ready for some traveling again, and I wanted to share with you some of my tips of how I travel. I'm going to be this one's a shorter trip, so it's a 4-day trip, so not something super long. I'm going to show you some of my minimalist traveling tips, and then at the end of the year, in October, I'm going to be traveling for 3 weeks on a cruise. So when we get close to there, I'm going to definitely show you and share with you some of the ways that I'm going to be minimalist about my packing so that I can have one bag with, all sorts of fun things and things to do. But anyways, for this trip, some things I wanted to share with you, some things that I've been finding and discovering and hacking is that if you ever go to a craft store, there's these cool little craft containers, right? This I got from Michael's. So there was 3 of these, right? There's actually 3 in a bundle for $1.99. All right, how is this handy? What's super handy is it is great for our supplements, okay? In multiple different ways, because my travel is only gonna be for 4 days, right? So here it has 5, and I can do it in all sorts of ways. So what I did with this one is I've got 4 days I'm gonna be traveling, but I went ahead and filled it for 5 days. Why? Because the day I come back is always that very next day afterwards. It's just usually a day of trying to get myself back into gear and to figure things out, and I don't always be responsible with taking my supplements and my vitamins, of looking at what I need to do. But if I already have it laid out in my caddy that I'm going to be unloading, then it's there, it's ready for me, right? So here I use some of the blank stickers that are in our our labels, and so like I have wake up, mid-morning, and mid-afternoon, but I've also broken it up before where I've labeled it where a row is for a day. So I have morning, after breakfast, after lunch, after mid-afternoon, or right before dinner, and then dinner time. But you can also label it to where if you want it to where it specifically say enzymes or your Mito2 Max. You want just the different ones, you can label it. What's super cool about these caddies also is they have little dividers, so you can make them larger. So it's something fun to be able to work with and play with to see that if it might be a great use for your vitamins, your supplements to take along with you. So this is my day, during my day supplements. All right, so the ones that I will keep by my bedside though, I've got this little caddy. And so these are gonna be really super easy, that I know that right before bed, these are the ones that I take. So I've got my Serenity, I've got the probiotic, and then also a couple of the Terrazymes. And I take those at night because they help with inflammation, especially when I travel. I tend to get a little bit more inflamed because traveling is just, I look forward to it, it's exciting, but it's a lot on the body and on the system. So hair products. I make sure that I have my glaze gel. If I'm traveling on a plane, I stick it in a cool, handy dandy little squeezy, all right? But since I'm driving, I can actually have my hair gel, so I've got a little pouch for all my hair stuff, my brush, and it goes there. So there is that. I've got my traveling diffuser, super cute and awesome. What's awesome about this is it has the USB, so I can plug it in the truck while we're traveling, as well as then plug it into my wall beside the bed while I'm there at my destination. Then I've got this cool little caddy, handy. I got it from 31, I think. Proverbs 31 or whatever, the 31 store. Anyways, it was a friend. So, so in here, I've got lots of different, I got the Breathe Stick. I keep the Breathe Stick just so that it makes it an easy way to be able to have my Breathe oil on me. Got my deodorant. This is a combination of the Terra Shield spray, the outdoor blend, that I put lots of different oils that ends up being my body spray, as well as a protectant spray, things like that. So think about the different, you know, repurposing your bottles for travel especially. And then I found these great, cute little, let's see if I can do it without squeezing it all out, but they're soft and they're the BPA free or whatever. I found these at our grocery store, our HEB. I think I've seen them at Target as well. But what's super cool is the top actually allows you to be able to switch it to change it to shampoo, lotion, whatever. But I marked right here. So here I have the doTERRA body wash. I've got our doTERRA conditioner. I've got our doTERRA shampoo, but remember you can also just use the samples, order the samples in your store so that you can just use those little packets and then you can throw them away. For me, I'm able to usually get 2 washings out of each packet because I don't have a whole lot of hair. But I do know, I've had several people share with me who have quite a bit more hair than I do, and that one packet, it works really well for them. It's not a problem. But then I did have one lady that was like, I needed 2 packets. So, you know, play with it. See if that might be more convenient for you versus this way. Probably when I do my 3-week traveling, I might do the little packets because then the more I have to offload, the more I can bring back with me, right? You know, that's my rationale. Who knows? So then I have, I like using the little children's toothbrush to travel with, just because it's super easy and it allows me to be able to be gentle with my mouth. And then I have my On Guard toothpaste. I had snagged this last year with the Father's Day kit, so I know that we're all on pins and needles for the Father's Day kit for this month that we are going to find out about on June 1st. But I had snagged this one, but remember we also have the little samples of the toothpaste that are really great to travel with, and so you know you don't have to worry about, especially if you're traveling by air, them trying to throw away, you know, your large container. But you could also there's so many different ways that you can put some of your toothpaste in other little containers, even one of these type of containers, to be able to travel with it on the plane. And then I have been using an extra drop of On Guard on my toothpaste as well, and especially while I travel, just to keep my immune system boosted and stuff like that. Then the last pouch is just my makeup and my eye stuff, so it doesn't have anything really super exciting in there. But then what I always do is this pouch that I got from our wonderful fearless leader, Dr. Laura. It's amazing, this pouch. So it has tons and tons of little pockets, right? And what's super cool is this is the one that actually goes in my bag with me every single day, but then I reassess what all do I have in it when I travel. What do I need to take out of it? What do I need to put in it? So we're gonna go through it real quick. So in this little pouch, I always make sure that I've got lots of extra On Guard cough drops. One, they're really great for an after dinner mint. I like the cinnamon to it. I like how it soothes my throat when I feel really dry. I also like the protectiveness of it. The Breathe ones would be really great also as an after dinner mint. But I just like the cinnamoniness of the On Guard cough drop, especially because I tend to get a really dry throat, and the On Guard ones work really well for me that way. So I have only 3 in here, so I'm going to need to definitely stock up and put a little extra in there. Then I've got my On Guard sanitizing mist and spray, and this is super awesome because, you know, we go to bathrooms all the time that have all of that gunky soap and stuff, so I am able to use this and know that I am getting myself really clean and staying healthy without anything that's going to, mess with my endocrine system, right? And all that system, my immune system and stuff. I've got my Hope oil. I love this oil. It goes everywhere with me. Then I've got my Deep Blue. It's definitely one that I'm going to take with me to help keep inflammation down. It's also just a great one for me for any of the tension that I might have, I might experience in my head, back of my neck, with traveling and whatnot, back of my back even, with sitting in the car for too long. Motivate, because sometimes we need just a little bit extra motivation, whether it's on the go or dealing with family and friends, right? This is every single emotion oil put in a blend, so that no matter what I might be needing, it is going to be in here to give me that support. And then I've got my top 10 oils in this roller, again, because whatever I might need is in there. Definitely a lip balm. I always have an extra bottle of frankincense with me everywhere, just because. Then let's see, this happens to be the blend that my Itovi scanned for me for this month. So it's got ginger, immortal, let's see what else. I can't read my writing. It kind of got oily. So there's 4 different oils in this particular blend, and I like to always do my Itobi scan because it lets me know what I am needing to have support for during that month. And like when I'm about to travel, I usually re-scan myself, even if I've already scanned, say, a week before or 2 weeks before, just to see if there's any extra boost that I'm needing. So I'll probably scan this afternoon. Then I always keep a straight of peppermint just because I like it to be able to have it in water or a boost or to cool down. I have my thyroid blend with me always. This is sea salt. I repurposed a empty bottle so that I can have sea salt with me always. And let's see, I've got peppermint beadlets. That's for my husband because he doesn't like straight peppermint. And since obviously my bag is the mommy bag. And then finally, I have an all citrus blend. I've put every single citrus that is good for us to put in our water so that I could just create this wonderful tropical citrus blend. So whenever, again, I want something refreshing in my water, especially if we're at a restaurant or somewhere out, what I always do is I ask for a mug of water versus a cup of water, because most restaurants, they have plastic. What I do is I always scan to see if they serve their water in glass or in plastic. If they serve it in plastic, then I definitely ask for a ceramic mug, so that I can put drops of water in it, or excuse me, drops of oil, to just be nice and refreshing. And I usually have stevia, a bottle of stevia in this pouch also, but I don't right now, so that means that's something I have to definitely add to my list. So that's all of my wonderful oils and products that I'm going to have with me. So for 4 days, my clothing is going to be my PJs. I make sure that my clothing is also versatile so that it can be, I have a dress and everything I fold Marie Kondo style so that I don't have to have anything on hangers. Then I've got several different outfits that are kind of interchangeable of each other so that I can dress them up, dress them down. I keep everything super, see how I can actually, these are pants, I can roll them up to be just really super wadded. I've got some leggings that again can be super wadded up. This is a little summer dress that can either be dressed down with the leggings or dressed up with those pants if I wanted to really be bohemian. And then I've got this sweater that I can dress it up. Then these cool bohemian pants, I can dress them down with this cool little tank that's actually very similar to this little tank top right here. And then again, I've got these shoes that I can dress up any of the outfits, or my Tevos sandals that I can dress anything down if I wanted to. So, and all of this, I didn't pull out my bag yet, but all of this can fit in a 2x2 bag. So super cool. It's not much bigger than my purple bag, my purse that I carry day to day. So those are my fun, quick travel tips for today. Now I've got to go finish putting together a few things, and then hopefully I can share with you my snack